appeal and not get penalized. Our police can't or won't do their jobs. They're understaffed and overworked. Our prisons are being emptied. Look at California. It's a total breakdown of law and order. They don't prosecute theft anymore. And in Chicago, people murder each other every day and hardly anybody's caught or punished. Crime is all around us, but we keep our heads down. We kind of have to. Instead, we've become a lot more insular. Most of us are selfish and don't help the greater good anymore, myself included. Americans are becoming more unhealthy, and a lot of us can't afford good medical care. Some of us go broke trying to stay alive. We're obese and we're mentally depressed. A lot of us are helpless, homeless, and hopeless. We have a large poverty-stricken population that's drug addicted, but our drug abusers are given more drugs. Our mentally ill are ignored. Our criminals are roaming the streets. Our youth are underpaid. Our seniors are dying off. Does that sound like a world leader? An empire? I don't know if it sounds like one to me. We've overextended our ability to help other nations. We've overextended our ability to help our own people. And not just financially or emotionally. We raise taxes to pay for the poor to the point that the middle class is shrinking beyond recognition. A lot of our schools are crowded, led by teachers whose hearts just aren't in it anymore. That is, if they're even certified. In case you didn't know, it's really hard to get a teacher to fill an opening, especially in our inner cities, places where kids need stability more than ever. As a result, our schools just aren't as good as they once were. We're certainly not the smartest or brightest nation anymore, and our colleges are overpriced and they underperform. Now, what about our political landscape? Polling indicates Americans feel many of our politicians are immoral and can't be trusted. We've lost faith in our elected leaders and the whole political system in general. Corruption, egos, and greed dominate at the national level. Our politicians redraw maps so they don't ever have to leave office. It's both parties. Trump hinted that he was going to try to figure out a way to overturn his loss in 2020. Before Trump, Hillary said the election was stolen from her. Biden's too old, but he'll never step aside and let a more competent person run the country. And these days, if you don't like what your leader does, you just impeach him. It's just really hard to get any new laws passed because our politicians are too polarized to actually agree on anything. Republicans are going further right, and Democrats are moving further left. You can't even debate anybody about politics without getting labeled, chastised, or canceled. Everyone's either a fascist, an anti-fascist, a far-right extremist, or woke. We're not organized around a national ideology anymore. Instead, we identify with race, income levels, where we live.